What I've learned from watching other photographers or teaching a workshop is that a lot of street photographers, they only take 1 or 2 shots and then they leave the scene. And this video is going to address that. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, I want to remind you on the photo walk that I will have on June 1st in Heidelberg in Germany. If you want to join us, send me an email and I will send you further information on the photo walk. And if you haven't picked up my X-Pen zine with lots of street photography from around the world taken with my Hasselblad X-Pen, you can do so and I will put the link in the description box down below. And also, if you're a digital shooter, you can pick up my color profiles for Lightroom that make it really easy to edit photos. Usually it takes me around 10 seconds to edit one photo. The link will also be in the description box down below. Here's a scenario you probably can relate to. You go out to take photos, after a while you come back and you think, yes, I've got the shot. And later when you're at home reviewing the photos, you realize that you failed. That is something most of us will experience at one point or another, and that can be really frustrating because the moment is gone, you cannot recreate it, and that really sucks. But what you can do is you can learn from that experience. Here are 2 quotes that perfectly fit the topic. The first one is from Matt Stewart and it goes like, "The decisive moment has lots of indecisive moments surrounding it." And the second one is, "You're not taking enough crap because you have to know the crap to get to the good." And that is from Martin Parr. Later I'm going to show you a couple of examples that will showcase exactly what these 2 quotes mean. What they surely don't mean is that you have to spray and pray and hope that you will get lucky to get a good shot. Sure, it can work, but that's nothing I would recommend. It's rather about recognizing a potentially decisive moment and then going for it and working the scene until you succeed in cutting through the crap and getting to the good. It seems so obvious and simple, but why are so many of us neglecting the fact? Well, I think the number 1 reason for this is the fear of being spotted. But even the possibility of people watching you taking a photo of somebody else will make you feel awkward maybe, but more on this topic in a different video. I think these are the main reasons why people usually take only 1 or 2 photos and then take off again. Film shooters, on the other hand, might argue that they don't want to take too many shots because out of economical reasons. It's understandable, but maybe let's try to see it in a different way. Because if you're going through rolls of film without any good photos, I think it's an even bigger waste. Now let's look at some examples so it gets easier to understand. Okay guys, the first set of images was taken with my Leica Q in Japan. And what you can see here is all the images that I took in that scene. Okay, let's start with the first one. I was walking around and I saw this guy and I was like, okay, he looks pretty interesting, maybe this might be a good photo. So I took a photo of him and then he changed the position and I thought, maybe this is also good because the lighting now is better. And at one point he sat down on the stairs. So I changed my position and I figured out some kind of framing that I want to go for. And he got out his old school phone, which was pretty funny. And I kept shooting, hoping for some interesting people just coming towards me on the left side of the frame. At this point, I realized, okay, now I think I've got the shot. In total, I was there for roughly 3 minutes, taking around about 60 photos. And this is the one that is the keeper for me. The second example is from a recent photo that I took in Istanbul using my Leica M6 with a 28mm lens and some Kodak Gold 200. Okay, the first image you can see is the contact sheet with all the photos I took from the scene, starting at the bottom at frame number 30. So I was walking around and I came across this guy sleeping there and it looked pretty funny. So I took one photo from here. Then I thought maybe portrait orientation might work better, but pretty quickly I came to the conclusion, no, it's not working. I changed my position. This already seemed like, okay, this might be the shot. And a couple of seconds later, this other dude showed up and I took another frame and he was sitting down and I took another one and I thought, oh, this is pretty good. So I was quite happy, so I left the scene. But while I was walking away, I wasn't sure if I got the shot, so I thought, hey, maybe I should finish the roll, and so I went back. I knew that I probably had like 2 or 3 shots left, so I took another one. And I stopped down the lens even further to get a wider depth of field. Then I thought maybe I should include the tree on the left, so the composition gets a little bit better, so I did that. But as you can see, there's this one person walking through the frame. I wasn't happy with that. And then I saw somebody walking up the stairs and I thought, hey, this is perfect. I should include him in the frame. And luckily at the same time that this one guy turned around, and this for me was the shot I was after. And it was also the last shot on the roll, so perfect timing. Hopefully now you know exactly what this video is all about, and the next time you will go out, you will be able to cut through the crap and get to the photos that you really want. If you have further questions, leave a comment down below, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we will see each other very soon in the next one. Until then, auf Wiedersehen.